How's it going, y'all? It's your boy Emerson Reaper here. This will be the PvE striker build for 1.8.3. Hope you guys enjoyed the build. You know what I mean? This build is circled around damage to elites along it's circled around along with enemy armor damage. So without further ado, I will be showing gameplay of this build, me running solo, and also I will show you the aspect of the build. So this is a pretty fun build for PvE, for PvEers. So you know, besides you, if you don't like using so far as I want to say Century's Call or Hunter's Faith, but this pretty much is around the Showstopper and my lightweight M4. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So I'm running, of course, starting with the weapons. I'm running the lightweight M4 and the Showstopper. So starting with the lightweight M4. I'm using destructive, responsive, ferocious. You know what I mean? Ferocious for more elite damage to elites, and then you know the destructive, so for more armor destruction when you go against elite, so you'll melt right through them like butter. And responsive, just the extra more damage and so forth. And I'm running with 8600 on my firearms, and my toughness is 406,000. All right, so mines I'm running pretty much, you know, saying damage already around it. I'm running, you know, saying 5.60 rate of fire. You can't run create chance if you want to, but the main reason why I went for this because I got a pulse, so that's the main reason why. That's the only main reason why I'm running with this build. Now that it shoots even faster, so just damage, this create damage, create chance all the way around it. And if you want to see my stats, severely 35. Create chance, but I got a pulse, so it really doesn't matter so far as pulse wise and create damage, because create damage is a must, but create chance, I mean, you can try to get it up as high as possible. Like, keep this in mind, this is a PvE, so my entire build is a circle around is just high firearms on this build. You can't run, if you could try to, you can go ahead and go for 6 or 7 with this build, but I went for 3 because I want to be hit as hard as possible. So yeah, so if you want to go and see my, it's all right for damage, it's 11%. Damage to elite says 57. Enemy armor damage, that's it for this build. I'm running the 77.50. It can't hit 80, so about 80ish. So yeah, enemy armor damage 77.50. Alright. And that's for my Showstopper. Running destructive and deadly on this build. You can't go deadly and so forth. Deadly, deadly and ferocious, or if you want to go for destructive ferocious, you can for this build, but I'm running deadly and destructive, so I want to hit with even more harder, so I have more burst damage. So as you can see on here, all the way down to damage 47% on my Showstopper. So yeah. So now, so far as the build. Enemy armor damage on here and kill increase XP, because this is a PvE build, so I did not go for ammo capacity here, so I went for increase kill XP and enemy armor damage because this is a PvE build. And I'm running firearm mines 193 with 4% damage to elites mines all over this. Now, mask, enemy armor damage to elites, this is a guy roll for PvE, and then I'm also running another firearm 193, that's in with a 4% damage to elites. Knee pads. Damage to elites, enemy armor damage here. I mean, this I really wish, instead of blind different settings, I really wish I had increased kill XP here, so that way increase XP along with my vest and the knee pads and make it go even more higher. So you got damage to elites here. I got damage to elites on my, so far as my these two, damage to elites, and everything else on my mines, purple mines, I'm running damage to elites as well. Backpack, I went health here because I want to be able to be tanky, and I went for disrupt. I mean, you can't, you know what I mean, if you want to get more, if you want to get even more so far as ammo capacity, you can go for that because it's PvE. So you know what I mean, you want to get as much ammo capacity you possibly can. I wish I could change that disrupt into ammo capacity, but it is what it is. Also running 193 on my firearm mods. I'm also running 4% on that damage to elites, and also got 2% on my pulse create chance, because I'm running one pulse with this build. So now, gloves, enemy damage, create damage, and assault rifle damage, because my main gun is the lightweight M4, so I run enemy damage on here. And that's my least, because it is what it is with the holster. So I run here health. You can go create chance if you want to, but I went health here because I want to be able to survive a gunfight. Alright. Pistol don't matter unless you want to get, unless another pistol to where it's like get you a blue one and then get you determined and predatory on it and then put that on here. But my main gun is circle all around the lightweight, and then the Showstopper is for you to get the stacks up, but you can down the heavy with the Showstopper or the lightweight. So this is the build that I'm running. This is the PvE, you know what I'm saying, striker build. So if you guys enjoyed this gameplay, and this is me running solo with no help whatsoever, so it's just me. So hope you guys enjoy, and let's get to it.
This is about taking the Rikers out at the knees. There's no one who can replace Lorraine Barrett. She's the one who organized the escape to Manhattan.
They're holding 3 of my people there. If you can get them out and the lid off, I'd be grateful.
All right. Get them out first, but don't jeopardize the mission. We're going in on your heels. The jailbreak ends here.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
Clear shot!
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound.
You're a lifesaver. I was sure they were gonna kill me just like the others.
Echo available for playback nearby. Readings indicate this area is safe.
Agent, the hostage is being held on the roof. You need to clear it out.
Warning. We're exiting the safe area.
Thanks for rescue. I was a dead man there. They were pretty good.
Negative, Ramos. We've got this. Find a secure position and hunker down.
And that's an order, Sergeant.
Warning.
here. I just heard about Ramos, Captain. Glad we reached him in time.
Thanks for that. My people are getting into position to breach the hull. Agent, you're gonna want to unlock the maintenance access. The building blueprints show a security control room down in the basement.
Now entering a safe area. Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
Right out. No mercy.
I kill fools like you in my sleep! Oh, damn!
Warning. Additional hostiles inbound. Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
So far, so good. My strike squads are moving in. They'll breach the main hull on your signal.
Warning. Incoming hostiles detected.
I'm impressed, Agent. Tricky assignment, but you did what had to be done.
Yeah, you broke their spine, kid. With the leader dead, the rest are gonna scatter.
I don't think we're quite done with them yet, but at least now we can get these JTF folks back on the job.
Oh yeah. I need my people alive and out there fighting the good fight. God knows we can't afford to lose any more personnel. I owe you, Agent. Hell of a job.
So I hope you guys like this build. Keep this in mind though, this is a PvE build for Striker because you got so much immune damage and damage to least around this build, especially for your lightweight. And keep in mind too that also if you want to, you can get to set over 70% damage to least because it is water. So that's an extra 20% along with the 57. So that put me at a 77%. On damage to elites, so keep that in mind when you're running the damage to elites when you're playing with a PvE build. So hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys like this build and then see how very effective this build can be. But you know what I'm saying, it's this Reaper and I'm out. Peace.